Smoking a fat sack right here on the station that plays only platinum hits W balls. My dick's in your ear, caller. You want to say what? Hello? Hello, caller. Well, the hell with it. This is something new for the underground and the LB. See you when I get back. Dedicated to the east side, 21 Street. My favorite and your favorite, Snoop Froggy Dog. And somebody new in the dog pound. Check it out right here on the station that plays only platinum hits. 187.4 on your FM dial. We'll be taking caller number 21 for those Janet Jackson tickets. So call in 310-DAPOUND. That's 310-POUND, bitch. That's the pound.
Hear ye, come one, come all. It's the first annual G, Nick and all my dogs are invited, so go and light it. Cause it's the first time in a long time. Wow. Reminiscing about the Fresh Fest back in 85 when the Dubs and Insaniacs used to who ride. Old motherfuckers like it was the thing to do. 85, 84, 8 Trey, in year 82. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? After 40 on the lake at the big homie's house. And bet nobody bring a motherfucking gun, cause everybody in the house from 2-1. 21st Street, First Street, where it all started. And you know we fly Long Beach, the horse. Niggas coming realer than the real McCoy. So step with your rep and we bring the noise. It's a gang of fly bitches, homies on the switches. Dice in the back if you wanna get your riches. No snitches allowed inside the crowd. Cause this is a G thing. Eastside LBC bring. Finna have some fun, represent 2-1. And bet nobody bring a motherfucking gun. And King Park was the location, and the bigger G, that was my destination. We were looking up to niggas coming up before me, and LBC you to my east side home. It's like nobody can see you but you. Yeah, the east side's perfect. Nobody can see you but you. Now that's work. Nobody can see you but you. Yeah, the east side's perfect. Now that's work. If you bring a strap, then you have to trip. So if you on a mission, nigga, go on and dip. We got meat to eat, freaks to meet, and chronic we can smoke on. Ever get our loc on. Strolling through the park one day, puffing on a fat ass J with my homie named Trey. Dick trying to see if we can put this LBC thing back together like it was supposed to. Cause you know I'm down with you to make them get the picture. And if I have to sit you down, then I spit you. Game from the heart, I came from the store. See, I was regulating when crackers was the day. Nigga, let me interact with my black polka sax and a gray golf hat tilted to the back. Ditching Sunday school to get a pack of now laters while I'm rolling with the Stella and killing with the Raiders. And when we bang with the Saints, then we ain't no joke. Come around from out of bounds and we goes for broke. Now we breaking them up, shaking them up. Yeah. And just for a second, we waking them up. Continue giving up game on this tight ass beat with a small dedication to 21 Street.
Yeah, that's right, live here. The VIP here on PCH and MLK. You niggas know what's up. We're gonna be taking some calls in for this small dedication for the east side. Call it, my dick's in your mouth. You wanna say what?
Yo, this OG shit from the east side, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say, I like the song that the nigga you doing and shit. Right. I appreciate all that shit, cause I was there when niggas really push that shit down. When niggas used to get a fight, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't no gun, shit like that. Right. Just walk, like at the fresh fest, niggas just buy, hit a nigga upside the head. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I like the song, and I give it a, a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to dedicate this one to my baby's mama. I love you, Monisha.
Sounds like this nigga's brown nosing. But anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna take another call. Caller, my dick's in your mouth. You wanna say what? Hi. Okay, my name is Todd, and I live like almost by the east side, but not really in the east side. And I just don't really understand it, man. I mean, I love everybody, man, and I drive through there, and they you know how those black guys, the pants hanging on down. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Snoop Dogg rules, man. But it's like I just don't understand why they would want to beat me up, But I just want to say I like the song, man, and I give it the big pow wow. All right, that's cool. I feel you. If you can get with it, ain't nothing but a G thing. Right here on the station that plays only platinum hits, 187.4 FM on your dial.
Man, y'all know before I start, I need y'all to get them likes over 100, man. Quit playing with the game, man. Hit the like button right now and share this video on every platform. Before I start, I want everybody to have an opportunity to get in here. So I'm going to play one more song, and then whoever ain't in here, it is what it is. Come on.
Once again, another Tracks production. Fresh for the 9A, the Mob City Leaks. Ain't it a shame how we make ballin' look so sweet? Especially when you ain't gotta hide your shit. You know what I'm saying? You can just ball for free. Campaign your nation in a legit demonstration. Ain't gotta face incarceration. Hey, yo, Lippy Stokes, let them know what's happening.
A nigga been hustling so long, I knows I've done so much wrong. I was 16 grown and holding chrome, serving blows, weeding zones. My moms didn't understand me. When you gon' die just like your daddy. From two to the head, dumped in the riverbed. I didn't mean I hurt you so badly. I was young and dumb, fast like sprung off the money and hoes that it brung. Had a clip full of hollows to bring your mama sorrow, but now I regret what I've done. Drummers all in the game, but the game bang or slang. I had to do my thing. When the shots rang, that's when it clicked in my brain. All this shit's the same. My nigga need a change. I had to get up off these streets to get you out your seat. Flip a track beat, hit the crib and pump for the sweet, and manifest something deep, deep so the realest can feel how I felt right before I bust that steel. Rapping about my life for skrill and the everyday struggles of a nigga in the chill. Wanna take a little trip with the legit bone. Shot call, shout out the corner, that's right. Tigers wetter than the walls, and bitches in the back, and the pocket full of straps, take a match, and spark up a little bud and get blown. Come on and take a little trip with the legit ball. Shot call, shout out the corner, that's right. Tigers wetter than the walls, and bitches in the back, and the pocket full of straps, take a match, and spark up a little bud and get blown. This shit I've been talking on smoke. Got me straight thinking about taking Mary Jane and eloping. Blowing smoke with the sunroof halfway open. Calico with a scope and close range. In case he gotta aim and sing a few things that a nigga's brain. The face straps bigger thinking that he's tame. Putting food on the table with the everyday strain. And now I finally felt my shit legit and working a different angle of the game. Even though my hustle ain't changed, I'm still praying my best pleasure to become my pain. Singing tapes of cane. The road to riches seems longer than a freight train. And every little stop give a nigga time to plot. On the paper you done gain until you drain. But I put that on the phone. I'ma flow till ain't got no choice. So better get no voice. And still by that time I hope to write enough rhymes to only plead the real estate with the Rolls Royce. Rolling deep through these shot down streets. So my mom see leads on the way to the Riverside Mall. Giving thanks to the all for giving me a legit way to ball. And keep it shit tight for y'all. Come on and take a little trip with the legit ball. Shot call. Shout out the corner, that's right. Tigers wetter than the walls. And bitches in the back and the pocket full of straps. Take a match and spark up a little bud and get blown. Come on and take a little trip with the legit ball. Shot call. Shout out the corner, that's right. Tigers wetter than the walls. And bitches in the back and the pocket full of straps. Take a match and spark up a little bud and get blown. Bust in the scuffs with an ear full of rocks in my pocket. Nickel sacks in the other. But propose a watch, can't stop, it's hot. But I gotta make a profit for my baby and my mother. Straight up hustler. What's the mental frame of my breeze, GDs and foes? Smoking this spot cause we need to flow. You never thought I'd be making money off of my CDs and shows. My crib got gats in the hall, racks steady fall. Rippers coming out the cracks in the wall. On the tip, busted with my back to the wall. Work my way up to an ounce and now we're back to a ball. Now I spin the stacks like a mob. In the block so Bob is hoping my proper stack a bit taller. Twist the aka the bitch corner. Bringing money to the mob just to be a pimp shit talker. Come on and take a little trip with the legit ball. Shot call. Shout out the corner, that's right. Tigers wetter than the walls. And bitches in the back and the pocket full of straps. Take a match and spark up a little bud and get blown. Come on and take a little trip with the legit ball. Shot call. Shout out the corner, that's right. Tigers wetter than the walls. And bitches in the back and the pocket full of straps. Take a match and spark up a little bud and get blown.
Look at y'all, all up in the 90s and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all ready to sit up there, you understand me, and reminisce and retrospect on Chi-Town memories and everything. You know what I mean? I see y'all up in here, South Side, West Side. You know what I mean? 773-312-708, man. Blessings to the whole Illinois. Fuck it. You know what I mean? And blessings to California, man. Southern and Northern, man. Blessings to everybody, you know? Um, at first, I wasn't gonna speak on it. You know, I was like, you know, bunch of you know, fossils, you know, on the internet going back and forth, you know, about something that really shouldn't even be on the internet. But it's a lesson to be learned. It's lessons to be learned. And plus, you know, I like to get the opinions from others, man, that come from other regions. Because I keep telling y'all, just because you agree up on something in your region, if you do some traveling, you know what I mean, you'll find out that that definition and vision of that particular word don't mean that in this area. You know, real talk. Now, you do have some, it's just a common outstanding understanding and definition across the globe to the authentic. But, you know, on certain things, certain people gonna have, you know, different definitions of things. You know, and that snitch word, as we keep moving up, you know, in different eras, you know, people really trying to change the authentic definition of snitching. You know what I mean? And it ain't no disrespect, no shot at different regions and things like that. But I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm born and raised from the southeast side of Chicago. You know, and a lot of times, you know, individuals from other areas, they think that, you know, as long as you didn't tell on your homie or a nigga you grew up with or a motherfucker that you did a crime with, that's not snitching. You have some individuals that actually think that, you know, if you tell on your enemy or you tell on a nigga, you know what I mean, in another country or another state, you know, and if you wasn't doing crimes with the nigga, they think that, you know, this is not snitching. You know what I mean? Some niggas, one goofball that y'all be praising that you think that's legendary, this goofy ass nigga said he was just playing the art of war. You know, he was killing two birds with one stone. So him snitching on his enemy, he didn't think that was snitching. You know what I mean? And this is somebody who y'all praise. I ain't gonna get into all of that, but you know, people, one thing I learned about these streets, man, you know, people will make things to basically fit an agenda. You know what I mean? They'll sit up there and create a definition to fit their whole little agenda. You know what I mean? Or, you know, this mean what it mean right here, but oh, damn, I just snitched. Okay, so let me just change the definition because I done did the same thing. That's what I'm seeing. So, okay, let me give clarity for those that don't know the history of the situation, right? MC Eiht does a song with Dave East. All right. The song is boo boo, in my honest opinion. It's boo boo, it's trash. But you know, Faizon has been on a spree. He just been getting into some evangelism with the criticism on everybody. He been going at Jay-Z, he been going at Cameron. He been saying anything and everything to get some attention. You know what I mean? Faizon basically is just, you know, Faizon love is Faizon hate right now. You know what I mean? He criticizing and minimizing and verbally crucifying everybody. You know what I mean? That's what he's on. And you boo-boo the fool if you give Faizon love some attention right now, because right now as a comedian, he's not in the limelight. He don't have no movie. Ain't nobody sitting over there talking about, ooh, did you hear what Faizon Love did? Man, go to Netflix. He just did a stand-up. His name is not buzzing for comedy right now. Q ain't did another Friday, so Big Worm right now ain't got a job. Big Worm is in his feelings. So, you know, the man basically just saying anything and everything that just come to mind. And honestly, you's a goofy if you sit up there and emotionally react to it. Because he just doing things to keep his name alive, to keep his name, you know what I mean, buzzing. He don't have nothing to lose. So you's a goofy for even responding, for even reacting. And honestly, just to give you 100, MC Eiht should have never even said anything to Faizon Love. Come on, man. You MC Eiht, and you sitting over there reacting to a damn comedian. He make jokes. That's what he known for. Now, does he have street credibility from the outside looking in? It appears to be that way, but I mean, it's a lot of shit that appear to be that way. We can't allow the appearance to be the interference, but he's supposed to be from, a certain hood and everything like that, and that's cool, fine and dandy. I'm not impressed with all that. I let a white bitch from the suburbs be impressed with you little niggas, gangster testimonies and shit. Me, I don't give a damn. The way y'all be getting down, it remind me of certain hoes that I had. So no, it's not impressive. What I will say is this though, right? Eiht sit up there, you understand me, and reacted to the shit. Watch what I tell you. Whenever you give acknowledgement to a motherfucker that's on some goofy shit or an enemy that's on some negative shit, hey man, your acknowledgement gonna lead to somebody else's encouragement. Now they gonna get into motherfucking a continuity of displaying and conveying motherfucking stupidity because you gave acknowledgement to that shit. Okay? So MC Eiht's acknowledgement to Faizon led to all of this. You should have just let that shit blow over. He's not popping. He's not like, who cares? Do you think the youth gives a fuck about what Faizon Love is talking about? You should have just went on with your business. You know what I mean? Acknowledgement, whenever you acknowledge a hater, you give an empowerment to that hater. Just think about, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. We know that was a cold ass album from front to back. But what really made it the way that it made it is because of his beef with Ja Rule. If Ja Rule had never gave acknowledgement to 50, that wouldn't have gave empowerment, to 50's platform. Your acknowledgement is going to lead to the empowerment of your enemy's platform. Stop acknowledging goofies. You know what I mean? Stop wasting God's time acknowledging motherfucking goofies. This is the day that the Lord has made. I shall not acknowledge a goofy within it. I shall sit up there and continue to go about my motherfucking business. Okay, moving on. As far as, MCA, he ended up reacting to the shit, and at first, because the nigga Faizon was like, I can't see why, MC8 would give Dave East a pass. The nigga is not a real Crip. He not solid. He not authentic. So why you give him that Cali stamp? He's an out-of-towner. He's off-brand. So, of course, MC8 got in his feelings and he sit up there and reacted to the shit, right? Okay, so bam, moving on. Faizon Love and him, they sit up there and talk in the inbox, I believe. And Faizon Love told, MC8, you a legend, and I still listen to music to drive by, I still listen to your shit. Woo, 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 right? So after he sit up there and tell him all of that shit out of nowhere, Faizon come back and he like, man, you's a snitch, man. You snitched on Nate Hill. Now, the fact that you gave this idiot this attention, look where it's led to. First of all, Faizon Love, it was just 2 seconds ago that Faizon Love just took a picture with Alpo. So the fact that he's even speaking on snitching, what's wrong with snitching? You just took a picture with one. You were just smiling all in the picture with one. You was looking like, how them white girls be looking when they seen their first black dick for their very first time. Yeah, that's how you was looking. You know what I mean? You was starstruck. You know what I'm saying? You was in the presence of a fly ass snitch named Alpo. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Alpo one of the flyest snitches that ever lived. He was fly as a motherfucker, but it don't take away from him being a snitch. Alpo sat up there and did all of the shit that he did, but his credibility is no more. Why? Because Alpo sat up there and testified better than Sister Anderson at Church of God in Christ, first missionary, up and downstairs, around the back door, Messiah, Temple, Church of God in Christ Church on Wednesday night Bible study. He testified better than your grandmama at church service, nigga. And you sitting over there taking pictures with him. So you can't really, speak on snitching when you taking pictures with one. You not against snitching. So why you put on the Oscar Award performance, like, ooh, that nigga a snitch. That should have just told you right then and there that this nigga is on some clout chasing shit. He just wants some acknowledgement, and your stupid ass is falling into his motherfucking trap. Come on, man. That you think this nigga really give a fuck about who snitched or who this when you taking a picture with a known certified snitch? Only snitch that I can really put above Alpo is Sammy the Bull. You know what I mean? 6ix9ine ain't even on Alpo level. Real talk. You know what I mean? Alpo is right under Sammy the Bull. So it's like, no, you can't be against snitching if you taking pictures with Alpo, So MC8 fell for the okie doke. You know what I mean? All of this could have been avoided if he would have never gave acknowledgement to Faizon. All right. So, okay, now I'm gonna be 100, man. Rafa he had more money than Alpo, but as far as popularity, no, man. People ain't talking about Rafa Edmond the way they talk about no damn Alpo. It's not on the same level. Nicky Barnes, Rafa Edmond, yeah, you guys are talking about people who made more money. You're talking about people who was doing their thing on a higher level. But as far as what was glamorized, to the world, Alpo, you understand me, is certain people's favorite gangster, and this nigga snitching everything. Ain't nobody be thinking about no damn Rafa Edmond. Real talk. They think about Alpo. So, as far as popularity goes, yeah, I would have to give that to Poe. Now moving on, man. Moving on. So, okay, Jojo Capone get involved. Jojo Capone sits up there and co-signs the shit and say, yes, the nigga MC8, is a snitch. He is a testifier. He say that, he gave some incriminated information that led to Nate Hill losing his existence to a life sentence for the rest of his motherfucking life. That came out of Jojo Capone mouth. And then Jojo got the son of Nate Hill, on Instagram Live with him. Co-signing the shit. I'm going to give you guys my opinion on all of that. I'm just breaking it down detail by detail of what's transpiring right now. Okay, so after all of this shit, the nigga MC8 do a video and he explained from his side of his perspective, what transpired. You know what I mean? And when he gave his opinion about what transpired, Eiht said, I never got on no stand. You know what I mean? I never did what he's talking about. I'm not in none of that. You know what I mean? You can look up the paperwork and everything. I never went to no stand. I didn't even know, I knew that Nate Hill was on, a Pablo Escobar level, but at the same time, I didn't know no information on how he was presiding over things to basically sit up there and actually give up some information. I couldn't even say nothing if I wanted to because I didn't know enough to even do that. I wasn't a part of that situation like that. I just did a movie. I got paid for a movie. And once I was asked, did I get paid since it was on some legal shit? I'm a rapper. I'm an actor. And I was paid to do a movie. All I said was I was paid to do a damn movie. So, no, I didn't get on no stand. I didn't point at nobody. I didn't sit up there and say, yeah, that's him. All of that's a lie. You know what I mean? I got paid to be in a film that Lisa Ray, Bernie Mac was in, and I got $100,000. He did let it be known that it was $100,000 off the books. You know what I mean? And he said, that's pretty much, what transpired. I never got on the stand and pointed to nobody. You know what I mean? So, what is all this snitch stuff talking about, right? Now, I'm going to show you how these streets is. When niggas don't like you, they can hear the whole situation in its entirety. And they going to put a snitch jacket on you because they don't like you. They going to put a pedophile, snitch, whatever. If they got an agenda against you, it just is what it is. You know, if it's fuck you today, then that means that anybody and everybody can say that 2 plus 2 is 5. And because basically people using their power of influence, you know, people will believe that 2 plus 2 is 5 simply because, you know, such and such said, so it got to be true. But let me give my opinion before I allow y'all to call in. Before I even give my opinion, y'all get them likes up. Come on, man. There's 493 people in here watching, and it's only 167 likes. Get as many likes in here, because once I open up the phone lines, I don't want nobody, oh, man, I wish I would have caught you live, my nigga. I would have called in and gave my opinion. So by all means, you already know YouTube don't support my content. Most of the time, seeing be on here talking about this pimping and this hoeing. So my shit don't get pushed like that. So I need you guys to hit the like button to get the notifications out there. So, you know, by all means, man, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. Okay, but this is what I'm going to say to you. A lot of y'all not going to like my opinion, but you could call in and, you know, you could debate. And let me just say this. When I'm on the phone with somebody, don't call while I'm on the phone with somebody. Just wait till after the phone call and you going to get in. But ain't no sense of calling me while I'm on the phone. I don't have the whole YouTube set up. The number that I'm going to give you is one of my personal numbers. You just going to call in and give your opinion. But don't call while I'm on the motherfucking phone talking to somebody. Okay, but this is my opinion. This is all I want to say, right? On some gangster shit, on some friendship shit, check this out. Y'all know that Freeze is my right-hand man, right? Those that been watching me for years. Y'all know that Freeze is like a brother to me. That's my nigga, right? If somebody told on Freeze, I'm not going to the internet. I'm not gonna get on the internet. Only way that it gonna make it to the internet is if basically I have somebody else who plugged in on the internet. That's what they do. They gonna get on and pretty much blast the shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Buddy, man. Appreciate the twin. And they gonna blast the shit. But because if I'm a gangster, if I'm living a gangster lifestyle and you snitch on my nigga, this somebody that I fucks with, the last place I'm going to is the internet. And my thing is, if it's been 20 years since that transpired and nothing has happened to MC8, then what did you want the internet to do? Talk about it? Debate about it? You know what I mean? We just talking on some gangster shit, on some street shit. If you snitch on my nigga, and I'm living a gangster lifestyle, I'm a gangster, and you snitch on my nigga, I'm not trying to come to the internet. When you come to my page, you ain't gonna see nothing but positivity and spirituality. I'm never gonna say anything negative, and I'm never gonna speak up on you, because when that disappearing act come, when them people come to pray for you, you know what I mean? I won't even be a suspect because you was never a subject on my shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to go back and forth with you on the internet. I know what you did. You know what you did. And, you know, you have to reap what you sowed. But you're not going to reap it on the internet. I don't want nothing to, I don't want you to sit up there and get a passport or go somewhere or go move somewhere, nothing like that. I want you to keep moving like everything is fine. So I wouldn't be on the internet, you know, talking about, hey, man, yeah, that nigga snitched on my friend, you know, 20 years ago. Okay, brother, if somebody snitched on your friend, your brother, 20 years ago, and you heard about the shit, and you a gangster, you know, this nigga be touring and doing shows and all of this shit, you know, why ain't nothing happened to him? You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I'm from Chicago, but I'm not picking sides. I'm on the truth side. I'm not on Jojo Capone side. I'm not on Eiht side. Let's put all the music alone. Some of you niggas is fans. Stop being fans of a man. Them niggas bleed just like you. They got to wipe their ass. They got a motherfucking eraser at the end of their pencil just like you. They make mistakes just like you. Stop idolizing these motherfuckers. We talking about regular people like you and I. So on some street shit, if you told on the homie, you know, that make me look bad for claiming that, you know what I mean, I'm a gangster. You know what I mean? It's been 20 years since that time and ain't nothing transpired. Ain't nothing happened to you. So am I saying what I'm saying for views? Am I saying what I'm saying for likes? You know what I mean? Because if I'm going to do something to you, I'm not coming to the internet. So that shit look crazy. Now, on the flip side of things, the feds is different from the state, y'all. So listen, man, when them feds come in, they already know what you did. But it's not whether or not they know what you did or not, it's what they can prove. So they need you to do some gay shit. They need you to be a pretty much on some homo shit. They need you to sit up there and give some incriminating information so they can sit up there and put the person that they're endeavoring to keep incarceration in there. You know what I mean? It's not what they so much of what they know, it's what they can prove also. And if you help them do that, then you know what I mean, that's on you. But they already knew, you know, what transpired. They already knew that MC8 had got $100,000, you know what I mean, off the books to do the film. They just needed him to give that information. And let me just tell you this. Once again, let's go back to some street shit. If you give me $100,000 and it's off the books, all right, on some street shit, you give me $100,000 cash to do something. By you being from the streets, you already know if somebody give you $100,000 of cash, you already pretty much know that this is on some street shit, bro. He didn't write you no check. So if a motherfucker give you $100,000, you already know the man is a dope dealer, so you already know where this came from. So when them people ask you, you know what I mean, did you receive $100,000? You know what I mean, and you say, you know what I mean, that you did. I don't care how y'all feel about the situation, but yes, people, that is incriminating. That's snitching. If you listen on some street shit, I know that's y'all favorite rapper. I know, you know what I mean? That's what's up. I'm still gonna listen to MC8. I'm still gonna listen to the love of the money and all of that type of shit. You know what I mean? MC8, when it come to music, he's that nigga. But check it out on some street shit. If you give me $100,000 off the books, I don't care. All y'all talking about some, no, you know, he's an actor, he's an entertainer. And man, listen, man, that nigga from Compton, man, that nigga had enough common sense to know that, you understand me, he wasn't supposed to sit up there and let it be known that he had sit up there, you understand me, because they already knew. All they needed was for him to corroborate that. That's all. You know what I mean? But like I said, put myself in MC8's position. If you give me $100,000 to do a movie under the table, this is not on the books, and them people come in and they ask me, you know, such and such, man, I don't know nothing. I don't, that's for my lawyer to talk. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not testifying to no grand jury. You know what I mean? I can't do that. So, you know, y'all might call me stupid and I might be stupid. But just on, we talking street shit right now. And if we talking the language of the streets, I'm not about to tell no federal nothing that you gave my nigga, somebody that I fuck with, gave me $100,000 off the books. You cannot make that, you know, you can't, it just, and let me say this. Oh, P, we just seen the paperwork. It's a video of this dude. He just seen the paperwork. Let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all this game. Niggas fuck with paperwork all the time. Those that then watch me and know the lifestyle, it's certain pimps in the lifestyle that have been lied on by a certain individual. This nigga plays with paperwork. He has put out falsified information on certain representation in the pimp game, making certain people appear to be as if they snitches. So all of this, man, I need to see paperwork, and y'all just be believing shit like it's thus said the Lord. You know what I mean? And that's how he been able to minimize motherfuckers in the eyes of the public because y'all just believe something because it's on a sheet of paper. It was a lot of shit that was said about Tay 600. And there's some things I could say about that situation, but I ain't on all of that. But it was some false paperwork that was put out there. Motherfuckers believed it as if it was authentic because it was on a sheet of paper. So like I said, I'm not going for the okie doke. Just because somebody reads something on the internet and say, yeah, you know what I mean, I looked it up, you know what I mean, I'm looking at the document. Motherfucker, when it's a kingpin, a case that a kingpin caught, it's not a document. Nigga, it's gonna be a plethora of documents, nigga. So, you understand me? You're not gonna just show me one wrinkled up ass little sheet of paper and sit up there and say, yeah, you know what I mean, I just look and I don't see him nowhere. Well, check this out. It came out of MC8's own mouth that he set up there, you understand me, and told them people that he got $100,000 off the books. That came out of Eiht mouth. I didn't really need to look at no paperwork. He might didn't get on the stand like he said or whatever, but that's true. Eiht did sit up there and tell them people that he got $100,000 off the books. And it's no way that you can look. It's no way you guys can look at that. Now I'm gonna listen to you guys' opinions. I'm gonna let you, you know what I mean, of course, you know, because I know a lot of people from Cali gonna call in, you know, they fans of the music and shit, but we talking about just on some street shit. I'm not talking about on some music. And like I said, if you sit up there and give me $100,000 off the books, I'm not telling them people nothing. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on, man. Let's hold on. Okay, let's do this right quick. I see people hard of hearing. Hold on. This is what we'll do. Hold on. This is how we'll do that. Because I can see that, you know, some of y'all can't even spell your name on a smartphone by the grace of God. So I can't expect you to be able to discern and learn a situation such as this. Now, did he get on a stand and point at different individuals? No. But he did let them people know that he took $100,000. Nate didn't write the man a check. It was $100,000 off the books. So I don't know how y'all gonna try to justify it, you know, but that's the truth. That's the truth. The man didn't write that man no check. So, like I said, you know, I'm ready to listen to these different point of views. So let me set this shit up. Let me put this number in there. I'm gonna pin it. And let me also say this. The person that, because I was just speaking with Freeze, and he right about that. I don't think that Eiht, you know, maybe he was just moving too fast or whatever, however he want to say, but, you know, the individual that he is today, of course, he's more wiser, he's more knowledgeable, because me and Freeze was just talking, but at that time, I don't think Eiht knew the effect to its full capacity that it would have, me personally. But it's no way y'all can get over that, people. I'm gonna let y'all call in. Yeah, you know, you might say, yeah, he had to say that, P, because he had to avoid tax evasion. He had to give them people that because he had to avoid them federal charges and woo 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 woo. Yeah, nigga, that's what people do in situations. They give incriminating information to avoid prison time. What do you call that? You know what I mean? Now, that should, see what bro just said, that really should be the question. did he really know in totality how that would affect the case? I don't know. And I'm not gonna play God and act like I'm in his head. But one thing is established, people, that Nate did not write him no check. That was 100 racks off the books. And he did convey that information. You can go back right now. Get off the video right now and go back and go watch the video that MCA did. It's called MCA Response to Jojo Capone. And just go back and listen. Like I said, there's no way y'all can justify that. But hold on. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to put this number in here. And we're going to call in. Hit the like button right now. Get them notifications out there so everybody can be notified that we live right now, man. Get them likes up right now. Nate put himself in that situation. Yeah, I could just tell that I'm speaking to a bunch of squares with a square-like mentality. I said on some street shit. I spoke on Jojo Capone where he was wrong at. You know what I mean? As far as with this net shit, because I'm seeing a lot of OGs, people who have reputable, authentic reputations in these streets doing things that they don't have to do. That go for Jay Prince. That go for people like Jojo Capone. Just a lot of shit that, you wouldn't expect people of that caliber to be doing today. I did say that, but I can't negate the fact that, Eiht did tell them people that he did get the 100 racks for a movie. He said that. So, I'm curious to see what you squares is getting ready to say. So hold on, let me put this in here for you. Okay, that number that you see above, that's the call-in number. You could call in right now. Okay. Hello.
Hello, what's up, Sam?
What's going on?
Man, look, man, I think the point that you made was key. He knew the type of nigga he was getting his money from.
Right.
Based on that alone, you know this guy that you called you out here to do this movie. You know what caliber nigga he is. So based on that, when them people call you down for this grand jury, you know what they trying to do. You supposed to be, MC. I mean, you certified street, whatever. So you knew what time it was. When the people called you in there, what it was. So, I'm giving Eiht a little more credit, far as on some street shit, to know what time it was. So he knew, what I'm saying, he wasn't supposed to speak on that man money. Come on, man. You know what time it was, man.
Right.
So,
That's just like if I do a movie and I give somebody some money, bro. Where you think
right.
People gonna say where Sin get that money from?
Exactly. And,
if it's a certain amount that I gave, they gonna automatically know that didn't come from YouTube. Come on, bro. Like these people playing games, bro. They playing games. They playing games, bro. These niggas trying to keep them posters of MC8 from Minister Society above their bed. They not fooling me, man. But anyway, man, let me get to the next caller, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, hello.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
What's going on with it?
Calling from the shy, man. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to do, I'm gonna flip another angle to you, right? So say I'm a big time drug dealer. I know the feds watching me. I know I'm doing kind of evil shit. Why would I pull a brother that's doing something positive and trying to do good and pull him into my mess and then say he's a sellout? How come street niggas do not get held responsibility for the shit when they pull people in too? I'm not understanding that.
Okay, well, this is what I'm gonna tell you. You just answered your own question. If you'll listen to what you just said, right? You said street nigga. Hold on, listen to me, beloved. I listened to everything that you said. Okay, so if I'm a street nigga, you know I'm a street nigga. You know that I'm getting. Listen to me. Listen to me. I listened to everything you said. I'm a street nigga, so that means that I'm getting my money from the streets. So if I tell you I want you to play in my movie, you didn't have to play in my movie. You know where my money coming from, the money that I'm paying you. If you decide to take this $100,000 to be in my film, you're getting involved with a man of the streets. So if you didn't want any part of that, you should have said, you should have knew something was up when it wasn't a check. This is cash that you're paying me in. So wait a minute. Hold on. It's a two-way street. So you can hold me to all the accountability, but as a grown-ass man, you decided to take that $100,000. So you have to take accountability for taking this currency that you know that came from the streets as well, Mr. Positive Brother.
But you changing the narrative because he was Bernie Mac was in the movie. A lot of people was in the movie. He thinking it's legit. A lawyer called him, like, man, we doing a movie and shot. So he wasn't thinking it was on no shite.
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me. What you said doesn't make any sense. All you did was say that it was other individuals involved in the film. We know that. But listen to me. Listen to me, brother. Listen to me. During that time, the individuals that you spoke on, they not on the level that they are on today. At that time, everybody was pretty much, endeavoring to come up. So, if somebody do a film and they said, I'm gonna pay you this and pay you that, you best to believe they gonna take that cash for it. Lisa Ray, all of them. You know what I mean? So with that being said, hold on, brother. With that being said, you know that this individual is a street nigga. You know that you know how this individual is getting their money. It's your decision to get involved in this film. You made a choice. If you wanted to maintain whatever you had going on as far as positive, as you say, you wouldn't have never even got involved with the film. Simply because, you know what I mean, it's a kingpin. So I don't even want to be involved in this film because I know where you're getting your money from. This money is not clean. You giving me money that come from the streets. You could have said that, but you chose to get involved.
Ask you so. So then we need to know: did he get to keep the money?
Did he what?
Did he keep the money? Did the rest of them keep the money?
I can't.
Because he went and did a film and provided his professional services. So I don't see how he did nothing illegal. It's just like you calling me like, man, I want you to do my house. And I'm a contractor. You give me 50,000 cash to do your house and I do that bitch on point. Doing it right. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting this shit illegal, but I'm doing it right. But then I come to find out that the money you got is illegal. You set me up. You asked me to do something.
Bro,
and I'm
the reason...
honest. I'm not... You on an honest mode. I know, man, listen, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of disagree because it ain't like he coming in and do something criminal. You know what I'm saying?
Chi-town. Shy, what you not seeing, beloved, is the fact that you just said 50,000, bro. Who giving somebody $50,000 cash to basically do something pertaining to the house? The fact that you're giving me $50,000 cash instead of a check, this makes me think that listen to me. This makes me think that you're a hustler. See, now you're trying to you switched it to the square world. So okay, if I'm a square, I don't want to be involved in this because why are you giving me $50,000 cash instead of a $50,000 check? This looks crazy to me.
You're right, that's on you. I agree.
And then, okay, say for example, we see this all the time. Okay, let's say you go to Arizona. We're in the city of Scottsdale. I'm a homeowner, and you want to rent my place. And you say, I'm gonna pay for the whole year up front and you pull out cash on me. Right then and there, that's a red flag telling me that you're involved in some type of criminality, because for someone to have this amount of currency to pay for the whole entire year to stay at my house when your rent is above $4,000 a month, and you just pulled out all the cash for the entire year to stay at my place, and if I'm just an all-around legit guy, I'm not going to allow you to stay at my place because you're telling me that you're involved in some type of criminality. I just don't want to be involved, and I don't have to be involved because I'm a homeowner in a prestigious area, and pretty soon a decent individual who has a career or the 9 to 5 to reside at my place. You know what I mean? That's who I'm waiting on. But the moment you pull out that cash, sir, I don't want to do business with you because you know it's some criminality involved with that. The police come with that. So no, I don't want my place involved with that. I'm just talking like a complete square. This is how squares think.
No, I'm saying when you doing the business, you right, because you gotta have all your money lined up and counted. I agree, but he ain't no snitch to me. I don't think he's no snitch. A snitch is something different. Now he might have made a bad decision to take some money that he shouldn't took, but I don't say him as no snitch, man. We got to quit just calling everybody a snitch if you make a bad. If
you sit up there and give incriminating information that help those people incarcerate me, sir, what do you call that?
No, but you pull them in there. It's just like if I come get you, you know what I'm saying? I just say I'm over your crib and I bring a gun. I'm gonna give you a gun. Say if you at the crib and I come over your crib and I got guns and drugs on me, then the police raid your shit, Joe. And you don't know I'm in there, Joe. See, people gotta get responsible for people pulling them in the shit. And I don't understand, like for example, if you ride in the car with your home, you gonna kill somebody. Now they charge you with money. You gonna sit there?
That's not pulling me, sir. Bro, if he is an adult, he's an adult, bro. He wasn't a little kid at the time. Eiht was grown enough to make big boy decisions. And you know, you keep saying that he pulled him in as if basically he strong armed him. No, he didn't. It wasn't like that, bro. He made a choice. Like E40 said, everybody got choices, and he made a choice, bro.
Bro, I'm saying drug dealer. I'm just saying as a drug dealer, if I say, okay, I know my money dirty, and this is my brother, I go give him $10,000 to get a car. Why am I not here responsible? I don't understand how drug dealers get so much fucking pass, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They should get a pass to pull a deal. Like niggas, they get their girls locked up and mamas locked up for selling drugs. How they get a fucking pass?
Bro, where you from, bro?
I'm from the Chi.
No, what area in the Chi?
Grew up on the west side, brother.
You grew up
Wild West.
You grew up
I've been shot. I've been in the game. I've been shot many times. All my cousins dead. I got all kind of records. Never will I snitch. But at the same time,
so if you never went, hold on, brother. So you done told me the Wild Wild West, and you told me these street testimonies. Then you say you'll never snitch, but you being an activist. You know what I mean, for these snitches right now. Like, what are you doing? Brother, listen to me. If I give incriminating information concerning you, sir, listen to me. If I give incriminating, bro, man, listen to me. Man, listen, bro. If I give incriminating information concerning you to them people, am I a snitch? Yes or no?
If you say you give incriminating information, now describe incriminate. Now, so if I do a job, now let's describe.
The fact that you even trying to like manipulate what I just said instead of just yes or no. If I knowingly, sir, first of all, number one, I have the right to remain silent. That's your right. You have a right to speak in the vernacular of silence. And you didn't take that right. You decided to give incriminating information by talking. You could have just remained silent.
But
That's
I get
niggas'
that.
problems.
Fam.
They think they smart. No, you're not smart. Shut up. Be quiet.
Listen,
That's what niggas get learned. Just because you manipulated a bitch or you manipulated a crackhead on the street, that don't mean that you're intellectual enough to manipulate them people. Y'all need to learn how to shut the fuck up and be quiet.
now what you said, you right. You shouldn't say shit. Let's go with that, right? But my question is, what about people who pull big time drug dealers that pull people in the shit? Why they all get past it? I don't understand this shit. They all like
Bro, who's getting a pass? You right now you sound emotional. Nate Hill is in prison for life. Who gave him a pass, bro? He's gonna lose the rest of his existence in a prison serving a life sentence, sir. Who gave him a pass? That's not a pass. If I'm in prison serving a life sentence, that doesn't sound like too much of a pass, sir.
Do we not deserve it? Is that not stuff he did? I'm just saying, if you did crime, like if you killed the motherfucker, you can't claim that you go to jail because you killed the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. But I respect what you said.
Oh my
man.
God,
You know
Lord, it's like right now. I understand what they say when they try to say that it's you trying to explain astrophysics to a wino. Listen, man, you say you from the west side of Chicago, and you say that you say that you're a street nigga, but right now, bro, I don't know, bro. But listen, I gotta move on, man. Thank you. Moving on, bro. Okay, hello. God damn. Now my head is hurt. Now my motherfucking head is hurt. Now I gotta put my hand. Hold on, brother. Let me wipe my screen for all of that square shit that this nigga said. God damn.
they got you sweating like a preacher,
Man, hold on, man. I gotta pray. I gotta pray over my motherfucking phone. All that square ass shit that this nigga conveyed over. I mean, he was really crying. He like, don't nobody hold the dope dealers. Why they don't never hold the dope dealers responsible? Like why? Why they don't never hold them? It's no accountability. Like, come on, man. Shut the fuck up. And keep Chicago out your mouth. Now, what's going on, man? What you talking about, bro?
What's going on is, yeah, man, I think dry snitching is snitching too, right? No matter how you cut it. But I think in this type of situation, I think somebody like Eiht that's moving in movies and rapping and all of this and that, I think he didn't really give it too much thought.
Right.
The feds ask him something, and he's like, it ain't my business.
Right.
Right. But see, here's my thing too, though. Right.
Now hold on. That what you just said, I can go with that. He didn't give it much thought. Yeah. Go ahead, I'm listening.
He didn't give it much thought. Because but you do gotta use common sense. If the feds is asking you about $1,000, about $100,000. This something to this $100,000
in the 90s.
Plain and simple, right? But I just feel like he probably wasn't trying to be really in that situation and don't really excuse it for him not thinking. But another thing too is like, they kind of acting like he the star witness.
He wasn't.
That him is on Nate's case, man. Or they just saying NCA name because he's the most famous nigga. So
hold on. Let me. I'm gonna say this because people keep saying this, right? Faizon Love is already known, so there's no need for him to clout chase. Right. He might not be popping now, but he was in a classic movie that will be played in the ghettos for eternity. Jojo Capone, was known before the internet even got popping in the DVD days, and just putting the DVDs down just on some street shit. Jojo Capone is actually more solid and got a more authentic reputation than MC8 ever will. So for y'all to keep saying he clout chasing and all of that on some street shit, MC8 is not on the same level with a Jojo Capone at all.
I would say that too. From stop.
So stop saying that.
Well, I don't know. I'm saying the cloud chasing.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody else. You know, we gotta stop saying that. The band been known. You know what I mean? So on some music shit, yeah, Eiht name ring bells more than Jojo Capone. But on some street shit though, no, MC8 is not even in the same universe with a Jojo Capone. Okay, now what you saying?
Right. You know, but I'm just looking at it like, why they, you know, I mean, MCA's testimony really just bring him down like that, you know? And, you know, because I'm just wondering, like, why is his name the only one that they bringing up? You know, and it's probably some of the Faizon thing, and he probably should let that go. You know, he had no business even responding to Faizon, because Faizon is looking for attention. But still in all, you know, it's like, well, I guess it comes with the territory. When you got a big name and you involved in something like that, it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
People gonna draw to your name anyway because it's sticking out. You know, so.
And see that?
That makes sense too.
Yeah.
You know, but what I will say.
I appreciate you, bro. Let me sit up there and move on. Good looking. Let me say this. It's never a Chicago, Cali thing, because anybody know me know I fuck with Cali. You know, tough. But y'all got to get out of that too. I noticed that. You know, a lot of y'all, let me say this. A lot of y'all niggas be like girls. You know, y'all be choosing up on niggas and shit. You know, when niggas get into it, let them niggas get into it. It's not a Crip, GD thing. It's not a Chicago, Cali thing. It's just niggas that got a discrepancy thing. And just keep it as that. Because it's some things I could have said, but I'm not going to say, you know, because it ain't even for all of that. But don't try to do all of that because, like I said, I meant what I said. And that's real. Eiht ain't on the same level as JoJo on no street shit. And, nigga, if you know any CC riders, you know what I mean? It's the people that really tell you the truth about Eiht's reputation. But I'm not going to get all into that. You know, like I said what I said. And I stand on that. That ain't got nothing to do with no Chicago, Cali shit. You know what I mean? That's not, I don't know why y'all keep doing that. I've seen even people in the comment section, like little bitches, talking about, yeah, man, Crips up and GD's one down and stuff. Little suburban motherfuckers, man. Stop saying that goofy ass shit. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean? Like I said, ain't no Cali, Chicago thing. It's just niggas, basically niggas doing nigga shit from other areas. That's it. One nigga from this area, one nigga from that area, but at the end of the day, it's still some niggas doing nigga shit. God damn. Boy, dealing with these niggas. Hello.
What's up, man?
What's happening?
All I want to say is, man, I'll make it real quick. My nigga told me stay out the picture, you can't be framed. And he also said, man, ain't nothing in the feds for niggas who told and wish they told. I'm just gonna leave it like that, man. You have a blessing, man.
All right, man. Blessings, man. Blessings to you, man. One. Hell no. Hold on. Yeah, just nigga shit. Come on, man. He left out the G for a reason. Y'all be killing it with that. Or DJ Quick legendary for that song. That is, in my opinion, that's the greatest diss song ever. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Okay, what's going on, bro?
Oh. What's up, bro? How you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed. Vic, appreciate that 15, bro.
Hey, check this out, bro. You familiar with the Gangster Chronicle show, right? NCA, you know, NCA is having a good year. He's making a lot more money than he was making before. He's out there, he's popular. They got rid of Reggie Wright.
They got rid of the other guy, Alonso. They bring new people in.
They should have never got rid of. They should have never got rid of Alonzo. But go ahead, I'm listening.
Right. There's a little bit of jealousy going on the part of Jojo Capone. And, you know, he was to be part of the show, to host the show and stuff like that. But you got to take all that stuff into account before you judge the man. You know what I mean? I mean, NCA, you know, did what he did in 1995. That was 25 years ago. Tupac was still alive back then. A long time ago, bro. Don't judge the man.
Bro, I appreciate you for calling, man. Good looking. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. Got to keep it moving. You know what I mean? If you call in, you sound like you just came out the library and you just seen me live and you calling in, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool, but I gotta keep it moving. Cause he don't even know what the fuck he talking about. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. You know what I mean? God didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about. Jesus didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about. So why I, the pimpin', gonna waste time trying to understand what the fuck he was talking about? Okay, moving the right the fuck along. Hello?
What I'm saying?
What's going on with it?
Shit, not much, man. This boy NPR, man. So, as far as the MCA shit, I ain't really have too much to speak on that. You know, if you provide information that got a motherfucker locked up, we know what that is. So I ain't really got too much about that, but I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
All right, so I got this bitch, right?
No, bro, I don't. No, that ain't. Come on, moving on. No, we not talking pimping right now. God damn. Hello.
What's going on? You know, these dudes need to stop running around here trying to compare what work got put in and who was in the streets more than other ones from city to city, state to state. You know, that shit is corny, man, because real niggas know that there's real niggas everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't never just been a bunch of real niggas in one city and one state. We come from worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
But far as this thing with MCA, I mean, if I could have a conversation with Big Nate right now, you know, I would ask him, why would you, give Eiht 100 racks knowing that you hot? Because I'm pretty sure Nate knew he was hot. I'm pretty sure Nate knew that they was watching. So why would you involve, people in the industry, paying them under the table, knowing that you hot? Because from my opinion, it kind of looked like Nate was trying to involve other people in his cases, man.
No.
Because why would you give
I don't see it like
in
that.
the entertainment industry this money under the table, and you know that the people watching you, and you know that they probably gonna come for you, and you know that they gonna question these people about that money?
Yeah. See, if that was the case, hold on. I hear what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure Nate.
Okay.
We talking about champion status, bro. I'm pretty
bro,
sure.
Listen to what you're saying, though, bro. Stop. That's not what it was. When you doing your thing in the streets, you looking for different outlets to get into, so you can take dirty money into the cleaners. Yeah, he paid him off with dirty money, but in the end, he probably was thinking that it was gonna turn into something big, which it would have been a good film, and he was getting ready to make some legal money, off of it. I don't think that Nate got Eiht involved in it, because he wanted to incarcerate him and all of that. You going to that's how all that what you saying is about as dumb as them motherfucking conspiracy videos and shit that's on YouTube. No, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? That's just like, okay, with my dirty money, let's say you got a company, and because I fucked with you, I sit up there and give you 20 racks. You might be doing something positive for the children or the community. and I give you 20,000, you know, of that, you know what I mean? And let's say, okay, I get locked up and they come act. Now, you already knew prior to that, you know what lifestyle I was. You know what I mean? You know what lifestyle that I was involved in. The movie never came out, baby. You know what I mean? You knew what lifestyle I was in. You knew where my money was coming from, but you still took that money though. So it could have. You could. Matter of fact, you could have. You could have been. Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me. You could have been. You could have been a storefront church pastor, and I gave you the money to basically get you some instruments, to get your audio right. You know what I mean? To get choir robes and all of that. And if them people come down on me, and you sit up there knowing that, you know, where I got this money from, and you sit up there and open your mouth, you got yourself involved when you sit up there and decided to take that money. Like I keep telling y'all, it's a choice that you make. And if you know the lifestyle that I live,
it's definitely a choice. You know, I get what you're saying. You know, I get what you're saying, but just like you saying the responsibility on Eiht and them, I'm saying far as the responsibility as being a street nigga, especially when you out here doing your thing. I mean, if I'm out here in the streets, you know what I'm saying, seeing, and you in the industry, and I give you 100 racks under the table, bro. I mean, I know what type of shit I'm into too, and I know what could go wrong behind this shit too. That's all I'm trying to say. So this ain't no nigga talking like.
But what would be the objective of out here? Yeah, but listen to what you said. You made it seem as if his whole objective was to basically sit up there and get Eiht incarcerated, and I'm telling you.
I actually asked the question, see, and I didn't say that.
No, but you did. Yeah, you did.
I'm saying what it could be.
Bro,
I'm just asking different questions.
No. You asked, but you kept going, and then you went on to the fact to say that, you know what I mean, Eiht, it basically appears as if he basically brought Eiht into it to have him involved, and that's not what happened.
So they wasn't gonna act. So what you saying is that by you saying that,
because you said they was looking at him.
That
you don't even know if he knew that, but that's what you said.
I'm just saying,
what
man,
evidence? What proof do you? Hold on.
I'm giving out money like that under the table. I know what come with this shit, especially.
But I'm asking you, bro. What proof do you have?
When I'm giving money like that, seeing. To niggas that ain't even involved in what I'm involved in, there's comeback from that. That's all I'm saying.
No. I'm asking you. No, listen to what you said. See, you folding on what you said. No. Listen to what you said. You said that he knew that he was hot and the feds was watching. Did you not say that?
I'm pretty sure he know. I'm pretty sure Nate knew. You know, them people was watching him. I mean, come on, Sin. You know that niggas that get it on out here, they don't just wake up in the morning and eat a bowl of cereal and them crackers come knocking that thing door.
Yeah, but you didn't.
They always the warnings always come before destruction, bro.
See, but we
out in the street.
Listen.
We know that this shit could come to a halt one day, bro. Listen
to what I'm saying. At that time, because first of all, Nate Hill wasn't like a Rayford Edmond. Nate Hill wasn't like an Alpo. So with that being said, yeah, he was a kingpin, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean, he wasn't flashy like that. He really wasn't. You know, not on that level with it. No. So
and then they said that Nate was had money and overseas helping out and different stuff like that. So I'm wondering, did they go and holler at them people too, or did they just come at?
I don't know. Like I said, I make statements on what has been proven. I don't try to do the I don't speak like I know something from God or it was like proven. It was thus said the Lord to me, or I'm prophesying. No, you know what I mean? I just know that, when you in the streets and you doing your thing, you do look for other things that you can clean your money in. You look for positive things. You know what I mean?
Definitely, because they took Supreme down in New York for you know, for trying to do right. I get what you're saying.
Right. I won't, when you in court.
I just got my opinion on my end.
I feel you, but I'm just speaking from, like, I'm a total square. But I know some people that, you know, that's authentic and really in it. And when you are out in the street and you doing your thing and you having money, you trying to donate to charities, you trying to have films, you trying to do whatever you can, you know, that's positive. You know, you trying to take dirty money to the cleaners. And I don't think that the brothers' endeavor was to basically say, ooh, I'm gonna get that nigga MCA from Minister Society. I'm gonna have him locked up with me. No, I don't think it was like that, brother. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you say that, and that's cool. I was just saying for the point that when we dealing with this dirty money, and we dealing with that type of money, and you know, you put that type of money out under the table. I mean, like I said, when we out here hustling, man, we know when them people is watching, and we know that they get into your paperwork, they get into your bank accounts, and all that. I'm just saying, maybe, you know, that was bad. You know, that was a bad decision on Big Nate's end. I understand what he was trying to do, but maybe that was a bad decision on his end. Maybe it should have been some checks, you know what I'm saying, that was put out versus, you know, taking that 100 like that under the table. Because I'm going to keep it real. 100 under the table, you know, like that, I mean, that will make me think. But, you know, some niggas like MCA and them, they don't think. They look at that money and they take that money and they don't use their head. So maybe a situation like that, I would have had to use some better judgment on taking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that.
All right, man. Well, thank you, man, for calling, man. Blessings to you, bro.
All right, for sure, Pimpin'.
All right, bro. Do me a favor. Turn your background down.
Hello.
Yeah, do me a favor. Turn that background down.
Peace, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's going on?
That's what I do. Yeah, this is not from out here in Minnesota. But, yo, I just want to say this. First and foremost, let's be with these facts. The fact of it is, it wasn't under the table. The shit went through a lawyer. You see? So let's keep it factual. You know what I'm talking about?
Hello? Hello? Oh my God. Niggas is calling, talking about they didn't get the money under the table, and he sound like he under the table. God damn. Hello?
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, look, man, shit, you better than me, but check it out. All I want to say about it is this, man. You got to keep in mind, he didn't get his 100,000 to no Eddie Murphy, no fucking Wesley Snipes. He gave this shit to MCA.
Yeah, see, and what I'm trying to, hold on, let me say this. Niggas sound dumb as hell. If I get it through a third party, if you gave the money to my lawyer and my lawyer gave it to me, but yet it's still $100,000 cash instead of a motherfucking check, nigga. This is still under the goddamn table. This is still off the books, you man. Oh my God, I can see why a lot of y'all niggas be going back and forth in and out of jail. I can see that because you stupid. You niggas is stupid. You some stupid motherfuckers, man. God damn. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And let's make it factual. You know, because he didn't get it himself. You know what I'm saying? He gave it to the motherfucking lawyer. So, you know what I'm saying? Eiht didn't get it. He gave it to the lawyer. Oh, shit.
Man, if you know anything about Eiht in the early 90s, I mean, the middle 90s, whenever this shit happened, come on, man. It's MC8 we talking about, man. Come on, man. Eiht knew what the fuck. Like, he knew who the fuck Mayhill was. He knew where the fuck the money came from. He knew the whole lick, man. So to sit here and act like it's something different, he wasn't fucking with I would understand the point a little bit if you talking about he gave the money to a square nigga. Like I said, like a Wesley Snipes or Eddie Murphy.
okay, then I might see your point. But come on, man, we're talking about MCA here, man. This nigga is supposed to be an official crib. Man, come on, man. Now this nigga don't know. Now they pulled him.
Hey, like I said, everybody's a street nigga until it's time to be a street nigga. Everybody gonna represent the rules until it's time to represent the rules. You know, people believe that snitching is snitching until it's a relative or their favorite celebrity.
Right.
Once it's their favorite celebrity or a relative or somebody they fuck with, snitching means something else now.
Yeah, man. Hey, but we're gonna get off of here and keep getting entertained, man. But I do want to say, man, I agree with you with that Quick is the greatest diss track of all time.
Oh man, and by far.
And anytime I need to laugh, I go check out the Hassan Campbell roast videos you did. That shit is, man. You need to be, man. That shit should be, man. I don't know what to say about that. Man, you should be rich off that shit.
I appreciate it, bro, man. Good looking, man.
Yeah, right,
thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, all right.
Hello. Okay, moving on. Hello. Okay, you hung up. That roast was classic. Let me see. Okay, hello?
Yeah, what's poppin'? This is Ron out of Kansas City.
Oh, man, blessings to you in Kansas City. What's happening?
Yeah, man, I'm just making it real clear for these cats, man. It seems like like, if you a square, that's because everybody coming in taking the square and rod. Okay?
Right.
Let's make it easier for them to understand this. If you come to my house and do some work, and I offer you, 10,000 got to be reported. So,
yep.
If I come to you with 15, you say you're going to charge me 10,000, 15,000 to do this job, and I come to you with 15,000. Now, if you this good person you say you are, you're gonna turn that down.
Yep. Thank you.
You're gonna say what you're gonna say is, I need a check.
Right.
I need a check for that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the guy you mentioned in the case with MCA, if I'm doing another street cat, I shouldn't have to worry about you going to the police, or if somebody come to you, you know how to keep quiet, because I'm assuming you just like me.
Right.
So when I give you this 100K, your first objective when the people come to you is, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Exactly.
So all these cats who keep talking about why he get him involved, why he get him involved, because he thought he was dealing with somebody cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
Because if he went, and I heard in that same situation, Lisa Ray was also questioned as well.
She was, and she
heard it that Lisa Ray, who never said she was a gangster, who never said she was affiliated with anything, did what he's supposed to did.
Right.
So if y'all call in after this, y'all just want to hear y'all voice. All right, that's enough, Pete. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. But just speaking what he just said, like I said, as a square, if I'm a square and you're coming at me with cold hard cash for some work, I'm gonna ask, is there a check, because right off top, with you coming with cash, you got me thinking that, that you involved in something that I don't want to be involved in. And as a square, I don't want to be involved in that. Hello?
What's down with it, sir?
What's going on?
Not much, but it's MVP, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, man, look. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of with Eiht at first, because I'm under the impression, like, you know how niggas clean their money through a little entertainment company or something?
Yeah.
But shit, when I really sat back and thought about it, I don't know if it's that deep or, like, I don't give a fuck what it was. When the people come, I don't know shit.
Exactly.
Nigga, my defense mechanism go up like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
They say you went and picked up the money with him. No, the fuck I didn't. They lying, you know?
Right.
I don't even know Nate like that.
Right.
Fuck Nate. I don't know Nate.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about none of that, you know?
Man, I ain't never even had that type of money. I don't know no aces. I don't know no deuces. I don't know none of that.
Man,
I don't know no Nate.
Plant, you know?
Yeah.
Man, then look, this something else I wanted to turn that to, you know? For Eiht to sit up that bitch and talk about, well, I ain't know he was like some Escobar. Nigga, come on, nigga, you from Compton, nigga. You got discernment, nigga. You know a street nigga when you see one.
Exactly.
And a nigga giving you a bag of money, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was 10. A nigga giving you a bag of money, like you said, I done tried shit like that. If a motherfucker ain't putting it on no check, them people ain't gonna want it, bro.
Exactly. See, that's just like let's say if I was back in the day when Fluky Stokes was alive. Let's say if it was Fluky, yeah, let's say if it was Fluky Stokes, or let's see if Felix Mitchell was alive and they had a film and they say, you know what? Sinful, we've been listening to you on that YouTube, man. You's a crazy motherfucker, man. We love your personality. Listen, man, you should be on the big screen. You know, go ahead, send and fuck with us, man, and do this movie. And motherfuckers sit up there, give me $250,000, right? Give me $250,000, you know, for the movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
They give it to me. Felix Mitchell and Fluky Stokes. And let's say a situation happened where the feds come in, they done arrested Fluky, they done got Felix, and now they sit up there and get me too, and they say, did you receive $250,000 to do a film? This is all I got to say.
What that is? Hello?
Exactly. Nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
see how you was like, what happened? We're seeing go. I don't have nothing to say. Nothing. I don't know nothing about no $250,000. I don't know nothing about that. And guess what? If I got to do some time, it is what it is. But I knew, listen, the moment when I took $250,000 from Felix and Fluky with the reputation that them niggas got, I knew that I was getting involved in something because of the reputation of these niggas. So the moment that I took that money and I decided to be in the film, I already knew that by being these type of niggas, that it's some shit that could happen. It's some shit that can go off being involved with a nigga like Fluky Stokes or Felix Mitchell. Anything could happen at any given time. I knew when I took this money that I could have the feds kicking my dough for taking this motherfucking money. And with the reputation that these niggas had, even if it was a check, I still knew that it could have been something that transpired fucking with some niggas like this.
Exactly, bro. And niggas can only pull that square card so much, bro, because, nigga, I got a mama, nigga. And I done shit and called my mama and I'm running my mouth on my mama hang up on me.
Exactly.
Talk to me in person. And my mama full-blown square. A teacher, matter of fact, you know? I'm not, you know?
Your mama sound more G than these niggas.
Man, my mama show up on a fucker.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
She is so. And I want to turn that something too, though, Pete. It goes back to what you said. If you never gave acknowledgement to a sucker, all this shit could have been avoided.
Bro, it go back to everything I said. If Eiht would have never gave acknowledgement to Faizon, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit right now. giving acknowledgement to Faizon on some goofy shit is what led to everything. He could have avoided all of this. Who the fuck is Faizon? You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. And I ain't gonna lie though. I kind of feel like this shit lame because I feel like why niggas been letting Eiht make it this long, you know? Niggas supposed to been exposed that.
Bro, that's what I said. It ain't even so much to expose. It's the fact that if you offended that he did this to Nate so much, how the fuck did he live 2 decades later? Niggas, I'm just saying this. If I'm cause motherfuckers got the title global gangsters. So if you a global gangster,
you know what I'm talking about.
That means that you could get a nigga prayed for, and you ain't even gotta be there when you a global gangster. Cause you got other niggas that fuck with you globally. So you can have other niggas touch you, touch that nigga physically, and you ain't even gotta be physically there when you a global gangster. You know, but hey, exactly. Like I said, I don't know, sometimes it just be people agenda behind certain things, and it might be a agenda that I don't know about to press Eiht. I don't know. But like I said, if niggas was truly, sincerely, earnestly offended at this nigga giving incriminating information, how the fuck this nigga see 2 decades on the earth? How he get the tour the way he been touring and moving around the way that he been moving around, and he wasn't excommunicated? Stop.
I'm talking about got the status of a legend in the hip hop game.
He do.
And then my thing with Faizon, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of fishy, you know, because nigga, all that acting like you against the Snitch, nigga, you took a picture with him. Well, Snitch, I don't know, bro. I know in New Orleans, nigga, you your fucking ass split back, nigga, like, I don't know, bro.
Right. But yeah, bro, let me sit up there and go to the next caller. But I appreciate you for calling in, bro. Good looking.
All right, bro, one.
Look. There go that number posted right there. Ringo Tech, you right about that, bro. I just gave one of the coldest examples. Hello. Hello. Damn, what be wrong with niggas?
Yo, Stan.
What's going on?
Hey, yo, man. For real. I'm going to say this. If you get cash under the table, you automatically know you're supposed to keep your mouth shut, man.
Exactly.
That's just the way it goes. You can't trace it. Your mouth supposed to be quiet. Yeah. But hey, keep going, man, Sin, and stay safe, brother.
Appreciate you, and you stay safe too. Hello?
Hey, Sin, what's going on with you, man?
What's going on with it?
Hey, brother, I gotta agree with you 100%, man. I don't even think people listen to the entire thing that Eiht said, man. Eiht basically said he did what he did to avoid activation, man. And I think the only reason that Lisa Ray and Bernie Mac didn't get brought up in the situation was because they don't, portray a gangster lifestyle at MTA.
Exactly.
They made a living off portraying that, man, and that's why they didn't get, but they civilians, man. He's not portraying to be a civilian. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's definitely not portraying to be a civilian. He's portraying to be all about that and rap. I mean, we all grew up on him, man. He got some of the most classic albums, him and Quick, you know what I'm saying? But he got some classic albums, man. Love for MCA, but he never portrayed himself to be a civilian. And that's why Lisa Ray and them didn't even come up in the conversation for the most part, even though she, I heard she from around the way, so she did what she was taught to do. She played her part, but like I said, he basically said it, man. He said, I don't know if people realize, the man caught himself 2 or 3 times when he was explaining this shit. And he said tax evasion, and his lawyer told him, and this, that, and the other. So he did what he did so he wouldn't get burnt. And I mean, he needs to stand on that, and he should stand on that. Now, as far as JoJo, I don't know his reputation personally, but I must say I see him online a lot lately. And individuals like yourself say the dude's thorough. So, I mean, I know y'all, I can only go by what you represent yourself as. So if you say the man thorough, I say he's thorough. But like I said, that whole internet thing and this He's doing a lot of talking about a lot of people lately online, and it's just not a good look. Like I said, I don't doubt the man. I've heard that he done did his thing in the streets, but he's doing a lot of talking about a lot of people online, man. It's just not a good look nowadays. But like I said, Eiht told on himself. Ain't no paperwork need to be found at this point. Like you said, Joker just showed us a few hours ago one piece of paperwork. Man, you talking about this man, you know, if he's Pablo Escobar, like you say, there's more than one piece of paperwork involved in this shit, man. It's books on this thing. You have pages of this shit. So, I mean, I got to agree with you, man. I got to say, Eiht told on himself. He told on himself, and I don't even think people even heard him when he was talking, man.
They couldn't have. But good looking, man. I appreciate you for calling in. Good looking. I'm looking for the individuals that's disagreeing with me, though. That's what Sin wants. You know, I want somebody to come on and intellectually challenge and defeat me in a debate on this. I want the people that disagree with me to call in. That's what Sin wants. Don't talk shit in the comment section. Then when it's time to call in, you don't call in. Hello.
What up?
What's going on?
Yeah, I got that for you. Yeah, you know, I'm the nigga that you was saying, you know, it was all stupid and everything, but for real, how is that under the table if I got my counselor getting the money? I don't get that. If you can explain that to me. But besides that, I normally would baptize you with fire and brimstone, but I'm going to leave you alone because I kind of like you. But Joe, explain that to me.
First of all, get that bass about your motherfucking voice when you talking to me. And as far as bringing fire and brimstone, only God can do that. Humble yourself, little nigga. Oh, he hung up. But you welcome to call back in, you know what I mean, since you got fire and brimstone. Old sissified ass nigga talking about some he got motherfucking fire and brimstone. Nigga, you better sit your motherfucking ass down with that goofy shit. He got fire and brimstone. I'm like, wow. You got fire and brimstone? Goddamn. You know what I mean? That's some heat. But once again, man, let's say if my nigga Derek in the comment section is my lawyer or whatever, right? And let's say that Nate gave him the money for me to do the film, and I got it through him. Whether Nate put the money in my hand or whether he put it in my lawyer's hand or whoever, once I received it, once I took this $100,000 that pretty much, you understand, no check, $100,000 cash to do this film. I don't know what parts you idiots don't get. You know what I mean? I decided, you know what I mean, to be involved with this film that is being financed by a fucking kingpin. Once again, let me say this. Because I gave the best, I don't know, like after giving that example, I don't see how that shit went over your head. If you are kingpin, you having it your way, you doing your thing. Like once again, somebody like a Felix Mitchell or, you know what I mean, a Fluky Stokes, you doing your thing, right? And let's just say if it was a check, even if it was a legit check, by me knowing the reputation of these guys, I just know that something can even happen with that just because of the lifestyle that they live. And I still chose to get involved in this film, knowing the reputation of these guys. These guys are not rappers. These guys are not actors. The rappers are portraying, the actors are portraying the actual life of these individuals. So with that being said, I know that the probability of some shit sitting over there happening, you know what I mean, because I'm involved with motherfuckers that's actually really involved in these streets, yes, it can happen. And if it does happen and there's some shit go down, I got to keep my mouth closed. So I don't, you know, I would give you fire and brimstone, but I happen to like you. Nigga, if you like me, I didn't even like the way that sound. I would give you fire and brimstone, but I like you. How the fuck you sound? Oh, soprano nigga trying to be baritone. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got fire and brimstone, you know what I mean, for you, but you know what I mean, I like you, so I'ma get, nigga, don't give me no pass, nigga. Whatever's in your little heart, nigga, sit up there, you understand me, open your mouth, nigga, and convey that shit. Mariah Carey ass nigga. Hello?
So what's up, sir?
What's going on with it?
What's going on, man? This is Banks from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I kind of halfway agree with you and halfway don't.
I don't see how you can halfway disagree, but I like to hear how you disagree with me. Go ahead and shoot for it.
Do you think there's a, this is a question I have for you, do you think there's an in-between of someone that's street and square?
In between? Even that within?
In between.
I can't vouch with that, because when some shit go down, and when that pressure is on, you're not gonna get no in between time or in between fade or in between killing. So no, ain't no in between. You either is or you ain't.
Yeah, but I'm saying
just the fact that
people
you go ahead, bro.
That would take the 100,000. There's people that'll take the 100,000 and not completely a street, so they don't fully understand the ramifications.
Bro, that don't have nothing to do with the situation. Once again, I understand that y'all want to win a debate with Sinful to Peace so much, but we talking about. Listen to me.
Side, so I'm not trying to debate.
No, throw that out your mouth. You talking about MC8, somebody that's born and raised in Compton, okay?
Right.
This, first of all, number one, he's a Crip. So what do you mean that he's not, street or knowledgeable, of the street? Just the fact of the things that he talked about in his music during that time. You know what I mean? Just for the things that he saw. So whether or not he was authentic, people can debate that or not, but he's around it. So he knows the rules and regulations of the streets. He knew that. So,
okay, so what
are you
about
saying?
His perspective? If he takes 100, he takes, like you said before, if you're an artist and you're on the road and you're out of the country, motherfuckers take 100,000 all the time in cash. It may be a big deal for somebody that's not in the industry, but say if you always get in the bag and it's always in cash.
Let me ask you this. How old are you?
Sure. I'm 32.
You 32 and you from where?
I'm from Brooklyn.
All right. So basically you from the East Coast. And you East Coast motherfuckers, no disrespect, but y'all got a whole different perspective on what snitching is and what snitching ain't. So by me being listen to me.
So we can
you got a whole different understanding. But let me give it to you like this.
Go ahead.
Nate Hill was a kingpin. Everybody knew where his money was going.
Okay.
Everybody knew where he was getting his money from. Nate Hill didn't have a No Limit Records. Nate Hill didn't have a Death Row Records. Nate Hill didn't have a Def Jam. Okay?
Right.
Nate Hill got his money from the dope game. That was a known thing to MC8. He knew that. So when the 100 racks came in MC8's mind, where do you think 8 thought that money was coming from?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
But I also think
I'm asking you.
But there's another side.
No, it's not another side. I'm asking you.
Okay,
where did he get that money from?
What are you asking me?
Hold on, I'm asking you. Where do you think 8 thought that money came from?
Oh, I think he knew. I think he had an inkling. Of course. He knew. Now, on the other note, what type of loyalty would you expect from somebody that's just a rapper that you just paid the action? Would you expect them not to tell on you or go to the Fed or the Feds? Nah, I'm gonna hold it down for somebody I don't really fuck with like that.
See, like I said, I just know, because of your area, that you have a whole different perspective. That's kind of like it irks me, but this is what I would say to you to give you understanding.
Mm-hmm.
He knew where the money was coming from, bro.
I understand that.
Okay.
I agree that.
Listen. Okay, stop cutting me off.
But
ain't no but.
Listen,
he already knew where the money.
There's another side.
There's not a but. There's not another side to it. In the streets, if I come from the streets, I'm a Compton Crip. You probably don't know what that means, but I'm a Compton Crip, and I'm coming to Chicago.
What else does it mean? A Compton Crip. That's not complex.
Bro. It is to you. That's why I said it like that. So okay, he's a Compton Crip. He's coming to Chicago to fuck with his nigga Nate that is a kingpin. He knew where the money was coming from. So my question to you, what is this fucking other side that you're talking about?
I'm talking about
a Compton Crip coming to Chicago, receiving $100,000 to do a film. He knows where the $100,000 is coming from. Nigga, what other side is you talking about?
I'm talking about the side from Nate or E. So what's the name? MC8. If I'm coming from MC, obviously there's a different side because MC8 gave the feds everything they need to know, which they probably already know anyway. So that's the other side. There's Nate, whoever, big homie from Chicago, and then the other side is MC8. So there goes the other side. So what you saying?
Bro, you sound dumb as fuck right now. I'm gonna say it slower, man. When you said it was another side to it, you were saying it as if basically that, you know what I mean?
There's two different perspectives. Okay,
so give me
what you're aligning yourself with, which I get. That's the steep perspective.
So what do you disagree with?
That's why I say I halfway agree with you, halfway disagree.
Okay, so what's the half that you don't disagree with?
The way you're speaking of, I don't know if you think this is part of your argument, but I'm not putting all 100% on MC8. I think he's a little comparable too. Nate or whatever his name is. Nate, he's comparable too. Because why are you just handing out $100,000 in cash? If you run around as a kingpin, you're smart enough to even create a production company and do it right, set it up right. You know you hot. So yeah, you get a little blame to that too. Just like that 6ix9ine shit. Niggas is mad at 6ix9ine. Oh, you the biggest rat in the world. But why would you even involve a nigga like that into your whole organization?
Bro, that situation has nothing to do with this situation. You're taking bro. No, it's not. Let me turn you down. First of all, that doesn't have nothing to do with that. You're talking about a fucking Mexican. You understand me? That should have never been around in the first place, and you're sitting over there comparing it to a fucking Compton Crip. Do you know how stupid you sound right now? This is a Compton Crip that is coming to Chicago. This is not a fucking Mexican, you understand me, that was the cameraman before he started rapping. This is not a good example, sir. You sound dumb as fuck right now.
You sound dumb as shit. You know
and you need, bro, just hang up, bro. Because not only do you sound stupid, but you understand, you have a feminine spirit, bro. You trying to justify this stupid shit that you saying, bro. I could tell that you was raised by your mama. Your father don't even fuck with you. I can already tell by the shit you saying that your father don't even fuck with you, man. And just to keep it real, I can understand why your father don't fuck with you. Because you a pussy. So I understand why your father don't fuck with you. He got every right not to fuck with you. They keep talking about how fathers need to be in these kids' life. I agree to a certain extent, but once he seen how bitch made you was, your father did not want to fuck with you, my nigga.
I got a kid that go to a private school.
My nigga, your father did not want to fuck with you. And listening to you, I wouldn't have fucked with you either. I would have just been like, God just gonna have to be mad at me. God just gonna have to be mad at me in judgment, because I'm not fucking with this bitch made ass nigga. I don't want the whole world to know that this bitch made ass nigga came from my nutsack. So I wouldn't even claim you, my nigga. Your father don't fuck with you, your uncles don't fuck with you, and they don't fuck with you for a reason, my nigga. See, your mama told you another story, but that's not the truth. The true side is your father didn't like your mark ass, so he just didn't fuck with you. You was crying all the time as a little bitch made ass nigga, and he just didn't like that, and he did not want to fuck with you. So now, you know what I mean, you're an older man, you're 32 years old, and you're still not a man yet, and you got kids. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Not only are you stupid, but your father don't even fuck with you.
I'm the opposite of everything you said.
No, you ain't. I could tell by your bitch made spirit that your father don't even fuck with you. He don't fuck with you. And that's why you mad at life right now. That's why you called in trying to justify snitching, because your father don't even fuck with you. See, I see the real pain. I see the real pain. I see your true colors shining through.
There's no pain.
See, look at you. Now you stuttering. You went from speaking fluently, now you stuttering and shit like that. You know what I mean? I already knew that you was gonna call. As soon as you said your area, and no disrespect, it's a few solid niggas that come from the East Coast, but most of y'all that come from the East Coast, your definition and vision on snitching is disgusting. So I already knew once you said your area and your age, I already knew you was gonna say a bitch ass statement. I already knew that. Plus your daddy don't fuck with you, so I can understand why you was gonna sit up there and come with all this old feminine ass shit. I knew it. Hey, you can call me what you want to say, but I know why your father didn't fuck with you though.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I got a healthy family. Nigga,
No, you don't. You lying. You lying. You usually tell the truth. But you lying now.
Like I said,
Look at you. I'm sitting over there talking to you like a bitch and you smiling about the shit. You like this shit. This is all the result of your father not fucking with you.
You're a clown. So of course you.
No, you smiling and shit because you think that shit is cute. You 32 years old and you smiling because I'm talking to you like a bitch. And one thing I know about bitches, when you talk to a bitch like a bitch, she get happy about the shit. She starts smiling. You know what I mean? Look at you. Like, ooh, I'm talking to a pimp and he talking to me like a bitch. You like that type of shit. But for real though, man, you know what I mean? You need to get that hate out your heart towards your father. He had every right not to fuck with you.
Yeah, but I'm your father, nigga. You a weak ass.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, whatever, man. Whatever make you feel good. I'm not even gonna argue with you, because I know you one of the niggas that'll just keep arguing, man. You just like your mother. Man. That's why you can't understand street shit. You can't understand man shit, because you just like your mama. Now get your mama raised ass off my phone.
Shut up, you faggot.
Okay, I mean, hey, I'll be all of that, man. I'll be all of that. But you the one rolling your eyes and screaming at the top of your lungs in front of your kids and shit. That's on you. But at the end of the day, we both know why your father ain't fuck with you. He was ashamed of you, and I'm ashamed of you too.
Come on, man.
Just like your father was ashamed of you, I'm ashamed of you. We both ashamed of you.
I'm part of that 5%, bro.
You're not a part of that 5%.
That's nothing.
You're not a part of that 5%.
I'm part of that 5%.
You're not a part of that 5%. You in your feelings right now. Because I hit a nerve when I told you that your father don't fuck with you for a valid reason. Because your father know you a bitch ass nigga. And I know you a bitch ass nigga.
And he lives on the water.
No, he don't. Your father don't even fuck. That nigga that your mama told you that your daddy, that's not your daddy, bro. That's not your daddy, bro. I'm here. See, not only am I giving you knowledge about the game, I'm also telling you who your father is. That's not your daddy, bro. Your mama lied to you. That's not your daddy.
I know.
That's not your daddy, bro. That's just somebody that's one of the innumerable that your mama was fucking with, but that's not your daddy, bro.
I know, but I'm your father.
Okay, I mean, it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm your father.
Right. But I'm ashamed of you. If you was my father, I would be ashamed of you. I wouldn't claim you. I wouldn't claim you then. I wouldn't even claim you then. If you was my pops, I would kill you for sitting over there trying to justify snitching. You one of them. There's another side to it. See, I don't like niggas. I don't even like niggas like you. It's another side to it. We showing you what snitching is, and you talking about no, it's another side to it. Get your bitch ass off the phone. It's another side to it. That's when I really knew that you was a bitch. When you said it's another side to it. It's another side. I'm sitting over there giving you irrefutable points. I'm sitting over giving you incontestable points, and you sitting over there talking about no, but it's another side to it. Hey man, go ahead and take care of your kids, man. Get off my phone. Goodbye. And stop trying to justify snitching. Goodbye, Miss Thing. Gotta go. And man, listen, man. Stop trying to be Minister Farrakhan to me in the comment section. You already knew that was coming. The moment he tried to sit up there, you understand me, and justify snitching, you knew I was coming like that. Stop acting like y'all ain't never watched my channel before and shit. Can move on, sin no. Oh no, sin, you better than this. You better. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll roast any nigga that try to justify snitching. Stop it. You better than this, sin. He trying to justify it, but you better. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hello?
Hello?
What's going on?
Big fan of the show. Wanted to call in and just give my, kind of give what I done got off of everything. Even though I do agree you're a snitch. But I think the reason why a lot of people are disagreeing with it is how Jojo and Faizon are going about it.
Okay.
Because if you're giving out, one thing that I know is I think they've been on this. And I feel like, maybe they didn't feel something, when people get upset, they feel some kind of way, then they kind of put stuff out there. But on Jojo end, people done got a hold of them court documents, and MC ain't nowhere near none of it. And then you got people talking about they know Hill personally, and Hill don't want no parts of it. So I think what it is you got people that ain't street, and you got people that's getting mixed information because they like, okay, this dude Jojo going hard. We get the paperwork, it ain't adding up. And I think that's why MCA trying to lay low now because he's seeing that. He's playing that card now because he's seeing Jojo and Faizon. But this how y'all really feel. Y'all should have been on it. This been going on for 25 years. He's been walking the streets. I know if it would have been me or somebody else in my camp, we would have been dealt with if we was snitching.
Mm-hmm.
So people looking at it like, okay, if he really did do all this, how this man walking around? We know dudes from Chicago ain't no joke, and Hill ain't nothing to play with. So I think that's why people are looking at it like, well, if he did snitch, why the paperwork ain't had enough? Everybody waited for the paperwork, and then you got all these people coming out today talking about they know Hill, they know the whole situation. It's a setup. So that's why you got people calling in talking about, oh no, he ain't do that. He wasn't no snitch, because you got people giving out misinformation. And when you come at somebody that's a rat, I never thought MCA was a street dude anyway, because there's too many people from this. Don't nobody know him. He ain't never been to jail, prison. He ain't put no work in. And when I came up, that was the biggest thing. You had to put work. You ain't put no work in. Ain't nobody got no records on you. Don't nobody know you from your hood. I look at MCA like an Ice Cube, you're an actor.
Right. Ice Cube is not a Crip. All right.
Right.
Eiht is actually a Crip though.
And I was saying that that's true, and people know that's been going on for all these years, and ain't nobody spoke on to it until it was something that was beneficial for them. We got to look at them too, because if you smiling with him and you know he a rat, you know he a snitch, you got to call him out on it day one.
Well, I'll just say that if it's been over 20 years and ain't nothing been done, I'm just thinking that nothing is going to be done, and it's just a bunch of internet talk, and it's just a bunch of older people going at each other on the internet. But if ain't nothing happening within 2 decades, then it ain't gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them now. It just is what it is. And just to keep it 100, What I will say this, I'm gonna close out with this though. Check it out. If snitching is wrong and you totally against snitching, don't make it wrong for the person that you got in some hatred towards or a dislike towards for whatever reason. If snitching is wrong and you hate snitches, then it's wrong for everybody, not just for one individual. So that means that JoJo should have not only checked MC8 for what he did, but he should have checked Faizon for taking that fucking picture with Alpo. Because when you totally anti-snitching, when you totally got, you know what I mean, something against snitching, you should have not only spoke out against MC8, you should have spoke out also against Faizon for being in the picture with Alpo. But he hasn't spoken on that. So when it's really authentic, yeah, when it's really authentic, you're going to have that energy towards everybody in it because association brings similarities. If you know an individual that's completely against snitching, they're not going to take no fucking picture with a nigga that's the model for snitching because Alpo is the model for snitching. So, you know, if you take a picture with an individual like Poe, you know what I mean? And then you say, this nigga, yeah, man, Faizon, he's standing up. No, you can't use Faizon as a nigga that's speaking against snitching because Faizon is not against snitching. Faizon took a picture with a known snitch. So, like I said, don't make a double standard with it. And that's my thing with the streets. And that's why the streets is, in a lot of ways, is a joke because you have individuals saying, you know, oh man, fuck a snitch, and snitches they be saying all of this shit. But if they cousin, a best friend, a favorite rapper snitch, then they gonna be making justifiable statements for these individuals that they love or like. And see, when you totally against snitching, that means it's fuck everybody that snitch, or you know, that's pretty much on one accord with snitching. So, you know, like I said, man, when you really against it, you against everybody that's for it. And he should have spoke on Faizon with that picture with Alpo too. So, yeah.
100%.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man, for calling in, man. Good looking, bro.
All right, man.
One. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me do this. Do me a favor, man. Hit that like button for me. For those of you that haven't hit the like button, man, hit the like button right now. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this video. I'll take one more. Fuck it. Come on. Oh, your brother hung up. I'll take, yeah. Damn, now I'm over 2 hours, man. Fuck it. But if you guys want, because I'll be back probably later on, and if you still want to speak on it, you know, later on, then maybe we can speak on it later on or something. But hold on, what's going on? Oh, the brother hung up. But yeah, I'll speak on it later on if that's what y'all want. Me personally, we done spoke on it for over 120 minutes now. It is what it is. If you didn't get a chance to call in, then you, next time I have a call in, you can sit up there and call in. And make sure you get in the comment section and give me your views on this. As soon as this video ends, get in the comment section, man, and flood. And if you disagree with me, you know what I mean, put your disagreement, you know what I mean, in the comment section and let it be known that, you know, saying I disagree with everything that you said, brother, you know. Or you might just want to be like saying, fuck you. You know what I mean? Or saying I didn't like when you was going off on dude. You know, you might want to, whatever, man. You got the liberty and opportunity to say whatever you want to say, man. Blessings to everybody. It's been a pleasure. What time is it? If I come back, I probably end up coming back either at 10 EST time or at the latest 12 EST time. If I come back, one of those two. But yeah, let me go take care of my business, man. Blessings to everybody. I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Blessings to everybody. See y'all later on, man. One.